Welcome back
to day two
of boot camp.
And happy Tuesday.
Such a great Tuesday.
It is.
I really am impressed with the weather outside.
So, yes, I am. But I also have beef with this high of 52 degrees.
Come and go. Yeah.
And then 2 days later, we've got a high of 75.
I love it though. I am here for it. How are you guys doing? Welcome back. Who is bringing their energy for day two of boot camp? Because y'all better not have already gave all you got yesterday.
No.
People, y'all were showing up and showing out. Y'all, congratulations. So proud of you if you made yesterday's project already. We have decided, if you haven't made it yet, that's okay. We gave like loosey-goosey, just post one on the Facebook group. We'll pick someone this week to give you a deadline. Tonight at midnight, get your project submitted, all right?
Yes.
That is a bonus giveaway we have going on. So you just make yesterday's project, post it on the Facebook group, Makers Gonna Learn's member-only Facebook group, and you'll be entered to win an extra $50 Amazon gift card just because it's boot camp and just because you're showing up and doing the work.
Absolutely. We want to make sure that we spread the love.
Yes.
And
yes,
make sure, even if you don't I'm the type of person that I don't feel like I post a lot.
Right, me
But
either.
if that's not you, fine. Just at least post a picture to a chance to win $50. I mean, come on.
People were making the project faster than I made it yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was like, how did you do that? You know what I mean? I hadn't even finished teaching and you're like, I'm already done too. I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all are so incredible. So congratulations everyone that has been making it. I hope you enjoy it. We are so excited to see this energy at boot camp. Now, a few updates before we dive into this project, which is amazing. Print and cut, what is up? Design space, the files, everything is perfect. I do want to just address one question I saw. At previous boot camps, we have given files just for people considering membership to make alongside us with boot camp.
Yes.
And I very intentionally decided to go back to a way of doing boot camp originally, which is a lot simpler for our team,
yes,
a lot more straightforward, and it's very clear. Boot camp is for members. If you love boot camp and you are not a member, why not? All right? Today is the best day. You get our Black Friday special. We'll give you $75 off. I know that's a giveaway announcement. We'll give you $75 off. You're going to get a mailed workbook. This is our best deal of the year, and I just want to invite you. The question is, why not? And if you're watching the replay, I would love for you to type in the comments. I have read all 200 of the YouTube comments from yesterday, so I want to have a conversation with you. If you're here live, comment why you haven't joined. This is such a great time to join. It's our best deal of the year, and if you want the workbook mailed to you, you have to join by Friday. So if you love boot camp, if you love all the projects, the teaching, people were bragging so much on Lauren's teaching from yesterday and her explanation. We want to help you master your Cricut and craft like a pro. So let us know why you haven't joined. I invite you to join the membership because boot camp is for members. It's so good. So good. If you're not a member, you are missing out. You can get started today. It is so much fun. Be sure to use the coupon code 75OFF. That's awesome.
So now, definitely. And if by some chance you forget to use that coupon code, y'all, no worry. Email hi@makersgonnalearn.com.
Yes.
Customer care team is going to take care of you.
Yeah, be sure to reach out to us if you need anything. It is so good. We love it. And we love working with you guys. So awesome. Love it. Now, we have a few other updates. We have the giveaway winner from yesterday. So again, we're about to announce that. So good. That is for the $100 Amazon gift card. Today we have another giveaway just for commenting and interacting on the live or the replay. We have an amazing giveaway for today. Do you know what that is? I will find out. I don't
have my computer. I could in 2 seconds.
Yeah. No, I'll find it. So I just want to verify today's giveaway for you.
I'm pretty sure.
Is it a printer or something?
It's a Cricut Joy Extra.
Stop it.
I'm pretty sure
Are we gonna win a Cricut? Oh, it is! Win a Cricut Joy Extra!
Yeah, I was thinking today is a Cricut Joy Extra.
Y'all, by commenting on this video, member, non-member, doesn't matter, you're entered to win a Cricut Joy Extra announced at the top of the show tomorrow. All right? So super excited. Commenting on the replay or the live stream, it is so good. So congratulations everyone who is getting entered to win just by commenting. We love, love, love showing up for you guys. So that's the giveaway today. And then tomorrow we have an awesome gift card to Celebration Warehouse, our favorite paper. And just the giveaways just get better. Like the whole week along, they just get better. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So we will be announcing that at the top of the show tomorrow. That's how we do it. Friday's giveaway is always live. All right? So let's go ahead and announce our giveaway winner from yesterday. The $100 Amazon gift card winner is
Loretta Livingstone.
Woo! Loretta, she's here. Loretta is live with us. Congratulations. Yes, she is live. Congratulations, Loretta. We love it. Loretta, you won the $100 Amazon gift card, my friend. Here's what you need to do to claim that. You need to email hi@makersgonnalearn.com. You need to let us know your Amazon account email.
Yes.
Because we're going to send you that gift card and it'll pop up into your email. You can claim it. And when you check out at your Amazon account, it will literally just be like, use the gift card, apply the gift card.
Yep.
You're going to be shopping today, my friends. My team will get that to you. So be sure to email it. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Yes, Loretta, we're so glad you won today. If you are like, maybe like me and never want to give away online, you just never know. You may win, but you have to be here to watch and find out who won all these. I haven't either. I know. So just commenting enters you. So congratulations. Now, another housekeeping that we've got to cover.
I was about to say, where's it at?
Lauren, we were just talking yesterday when we released our Make-a-thon 2024 tickets.
Y'all.
Which, if you haven't heard, our virtual craft summit is going to be the best it's ever been.
Absolutely.
We've elevated it. We're giving you a mystery box of supplies to use at Summit, at the event.
And these are going to be curated supplies inside this box that we have gone through, not just, it's going to be both supplies and blanks that we are actually going to be making projects with.
Yes.
So it's one of those things that it is worth, the dollar value on this is going to be around a $97 value that you're going to get in this box. That you're going to be able to use and make all of the projects that we make for Make-a-thon. You're going to be able to just use what you have in here to make everything.
And if you're a crafter, I will say someone with Cricut that has basic Cricut supplies, the simple things like that you're a Cricut crafter in general, you will probably not need to get anything else. So we have really solved a lot of the hesitation of buying a ticket of like, oh, I'd have to buy all the supplies. No, my friend, you sign up right now and you're getting a box for free. The tickets will be the same price. They're $147 for a ticket, but when the supply boxes are gone, they're gone. We have 300, that's it, and we've already claimed 150.
Y'all, that's
insane. Halfway in less than 24 hours is crazy. Now, as a team, we kind of met yesterday after the show, after we saw that so many were gone, what is possible to do? And I'm just going to be very real with you because I don't like to not be real. What we are going to do is if you get the first 300, you're getting one of the boxes we've already curated. Since this is a big hit, we thought it could take weeks to sell this many. What we're doing is we're going to kind of do a round 2 of the box, which is bringing out other material, other things. We're going to talk to our partners and see if we could get things, but it is limited. So the value of the box will remain the same once we hit that number, but it could be some different trade outs. So here is what I'm telling you. If you want to get everything we originally designed for the box, you need to claim your ticket sooner rather than later because you get the box for free. You get version 1 of the box. And it's pretty incredible. Already 150 of these have been claimed. I want to help you make sure, if you're on the fence, to get in so you get version 1. Version 2, of course, will be Makers Gonna Learn standard.
Absolutely.
But it'll just be, you may not see the same things in each box. That's not guaranteed. It's a mystery. But we know both mysteries will be amazing mysteries.
Yes. So just so you, to be clear, the value is the same. It's just be like one box may get some cream colored paper where the next box may get craft brown. I don't know. And again, just different.
We're still verifying how many more we will be able to add, but we can only guarantee 300 at this time. We're just already trying to solve for the future. So if you want a ticket and you want to get the original box, please go grab it. We want to help you say yes to Make-a-thon. And then it's the first Saturday of March, and that's the best time to get crafty.
It's
the whole National Craft Month. You get to craft with your Makers Gonna Learn family.
Yes.
You get lifetime access to the classes, and these boxes will ship to you with plenty of time leading up to Make-a-thon. So, 2 months or 3 months before the event, you'll have your box. So
and if you can't be there all day, I know we just had a question. If I can't make the whole day on Saturday, will there be a replay? Yes. So you're going to have a place in your dashboard on the website where you're going to be able to access all of that through, I'm assuming, through your courses page where you will have Make-a-thon 2024.
Yep, it'll be there.
So you can go back and rewatch whenever.
So we'll post all the high quality recordings of the classes under that product area like we do all our courses. Great question. Lifetime access. Now, we love it, love it, love it. Can you tell us what companies you use for the items in the box, Lorraine? No.
Nope.
No, honey. We are secret, keeping it shut. We're doing a big reveal of the box eventually, but it's going to be so good. Now, here's what I want to let you guys know about. I saw a few questions. How long do we get if we pay in 2? So, Luke, if you do the 2 payments, it's the same price, and you get a confirmed box. So that is, you're treated just like a pay in full. We want to just make it really easy for you. We also have an international option if you're international, first time ever.
I know, I'm so excited.
Yeah, we want to make it be as inclusive as possible. So if you're in Canada, Australia, the UK, Makers Gonna Learn's normally had a strict domestic, international. Yeah, domestic US only. And we're just like trying to support as many people as possible. So yay, it's gonna be so good.
But I think what Luke was asking is how long do we have? So you're gonna pay half of it today, and then in 30 days from now, the other half will come out of your account.
Yes. So this is what's so good. Now, if you already had a ticket to 2024 Make-a-thon and you wanna add the box, we emailed you yesterday. So check your email from us. We sent it out at, I think, 6 or 9 a.m. 6 a.m. And we gave you a link to add a box. We have them, kind of reserved for you for a limited time if you want one. Or you can email customer care and they'll hook you up. So do that. Take advantage of the team that we've put together to serve you. Please email us, hi@makersgonnalearn.com. Stephanie says you guys are the most supportive of your community I've ever seen. I love it. Stephanie, we built this community so we know your names, we know your faces, and we get to know you really well. So it's so sweet. Thank you so much for recognizing all the hard work. So yay, I love it. We are not doing a reveal of this week, just to let everyone know. So Make-a-thon is all virtual. Yeah, it is so good. So everyone's included all across, we're really, really awesome. So be sure to go ahead and grab it. And it's going to be so good. Let us know when you do. And again, if you're not a member, this is our lowest price possible to get started. We're mailing you a workbook. You get a whole year of Makers Gonna Learn, 365 days. Master the Cricut with your Makers Gonna Learn family, Facebook group. Thousands of cut files, over 15,000, 1,000 fonts, new ones being added every month, commercial use license, and so much more, and $75 off.
$75, y'all. That's insane.
Locked in forever.
Forever.
Never going up. So
not at all.
Use that coupon code 75OFF at checkout for that year membership. And if you're a member, I highly recommend your Make-a-thon ticket.
Yes.
It's going to be so good. So yay, I love it. Now, what are we doing today, Lauren? Yesterday we covered envelopes. We made an amazing gift card holder. Tell me.
So today we are doing a Christmas countdown, but it's going to be like a lot different than any other Christmas countdown that we've ever made.
I love it.
Because we're just using paper for this Christmas countdown.
Everyone can do it.
Paper and ribbon. Yes.
That's it.
And I have seen a lot of people make comments, well, I can't do it because I don't have a printer and all this stuff. And there are workarounds for that. You can
Let's solve for it. You could print it and send it to your local print shop.
You could make it, send it to your local print shop. There are so many different things that you can do. We've had a lot of people that have said, well, I don't have a printer. And we see you, we hear you.
Yeah.
Couple options. Send it to Office Max. I think you can have
like
it
$2.
Office Depot. I don't even think it's that expensive.
It's probably not.
I think it's cheaper than that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Or next option, did you guys know you can put HTV on paper? Especially paper as thick as what we're using today.
Yes.
So you could cut out the words to this, and you could cut out little graphics and iron on HTV on your paper.
So what we're saying is, just because you don't have a printer, a functioning printer, ink in your printer, you are not disqualified from today.
Nope.
You must still participate.
Yep.
Our brain loves to tell us like, oh, it's not, like it's for everybody else, it's not for me. Well, we want to invite you today and say, hey, you're a crafter, and what that means is you're a problem solver.
Yes.
That's all that being a creative is. You're a problem solver. You're a creative. So if you don't have a printer today, you're still able to make a project, and we want to see you use what you have. If you want an urge to go buy a printer, we'll gladly tell you to go buy one.
Right.
But if you don't want to buy one, you don't have one, you don't have a good ink printer, whatever, do what you can. If you only have black and white, make it a really good black and white design.
And the thing is just because we're using the trees today doesn't mean you have to use those exact same trees. I'm gonna show you, like I already have in my head some really cool Christmas files that I think would be really, really cute on this if you only have HTV or permanent vinyl or something to put on this paper. So we'll show you. I want you guys to really go into this project with an open mind and an open heart and realize that yes, it's easy. It's so easy to recreate what we do.
So easy.
But I want you all to expand your knowledge and think outside the box and figure out something different.
Yeah.
What we have created, I'm obsessed with.
Beautiful.
I love it. I created it.
Yeah.
So I do love it. But there are so many other things that you can make with the files that we have on our website that I want you to start thinking about.
Yeah, it's so good. Now, Melissa says Make-a-thon is amazing and highly interactive. Is it on Zoom last year? It was on Zoom last year. If you got stuck, you could pop over and talk to a team member in real time.
Yes.
This is something that Lauren wanted to do, and I was against it.
I was so strong about this part of Make-a-thon
last year. What did we call that?
That was our breakout session, our breakout room.
So here's how the event works. There is a main room on Zoom.
Yep.
And that is where the main teachings and like the schedule that you see if you click over to see the agenda, that's where we're following that agenda. But at any time during the event that you're stuck with a project.
Yep.
You may selfishly want to go talk to a team member.
Right.
We have team members in this breakout room where you can pop over, unmute, and talk to us face to face. We hosted it in our podcast studio last year. It worked so flawlessly. We, at times, if I wasn't teaching, I was in the breakout room. Lauren was in the breakout room when she wasn't teaching.
Honestly,
we all just split up. It was so fun to meet you guys.
It was, but we also, like, it's one of those things like, you did a lot of coaching.
Yeah.
Like unintentional coaching.
It was so good. So it's very interactive. You're going to get support. You're going to be held. You're going to be supported. It's just added value for you. So if you've been on the fence, if you can be there live, it's beautiful. If you can't be there live, these projects are some of the best that we're bringing out for Make-a-thon this year. So you're going to want to make them. So you're going to get your value from your box and the value of just participating live or recorded. So good, so good. We love it. Just signed up. Go, Michelle. Love it. We can't wait. Now, are we ready to talk about our supplies?
I think we're ready to craft.
Woo-hoo! Let's dive in today.
Let's go ahead and come over here and get started. Y'all, there is not a lot here on the table. We actually have version 1 and version 2 of the Christmas craft because this was my initial design with these colors. Like, I'm a very muted tone girly. We couldn't find candy canes that matched, and it really bothered both Courtney and myself. So we gave you a more traditional color so that you can use traditional color candy canes with this. But let's go ahead and go overhead and look at we'll look at both of them. So we are making these out of paper this year, and this is something we really wanted to make it accessible and super easy for you guys, so you didn't have to go out and buy a bunch of stuff. So we are going to be using print and cut files today, But like I said, you can use HTV on paper, y'all. So if you don't have the access to a printer, do not worry, you can still do this. So this is what we're going to be creating. We are going to be giving you this file in and of itself. So this file with the holes cut out of it is going to be your base. And then you can add whatever you want on this from there. So we're going to go over all of that. We are going to be using 120-pound cardstock today. This is some really, really, really thick cardstock, okay? And the reason that we are using this really thick cardstock is because it does have to hold up to these candy canes. So we'll go back to number one. It does have to hold up and not bend. And you all can see, like, this paper is not bending forward with the weight of these candy canes. Paper. So this is why it is so important to do a very thick cardstock for this, okay?
Love it.
We do have linked below the 120-pound cardstock, and I'm going to talk you all guys through making all of this and cutting it because, hint, we're not going to use the heavy cardstock setting, okay? We're going to be using a different setting. I have found that I get a very cleaner cut when it comes to that. So we will talk you through all of that later. Other than our printer and our paper, you're going to need a standard grit mat. Here we have one on the table, and then some type of ribbon. Now this is wired ribbon. This ribbon that I use here is like velvet ribbon, which is, y'all, my personal favorite. I am obsessed with velvet ribbon. So you can use whatever ribbon you have that matches what you have going on, but that's it. So we have a standard grit mat, 120-pound cardstock. If you have a printer, you're going to use your printer for print and cut, and some ribbon. If you are a full-time crafter, y'all, these are things that you have laying around your craft room. You may not have the 120-pound cardstock, but all of this other stuff you have laying around.
Totally.
So this is definitely something that you all can make along with us today if you want to. Tanya said, can you use poster board? You can use, so poster board is actually not as thick as this 120-pound cardstock. I think it's probably closer to 110, so it's fairly close.
Let's just address the question overall. Can you use blank?
You can use whatever you want.
Because we've seen a lot of questions. People have said, can I use wood? Can I use poster board? Can I use this? Can I use that? My friend, you are invited to use whatever you want.
Yep.
This project is going to be so good for you, and you can elevate it,
yep,
or you can simplify it to your liking.
Chipboard would be another great option. If you have the ability to use the knife blade, if you have a Maker 3 and you want to use chipboard, chipboard would be another one. The biggest thing is we didn't want to use materials like that because we wanted our friends that have an Explore Series machine or even a Joy Extra, because y'all,
we're giving away one today.
We are giving away one, but this is small enough to be done on a Joy Extra.
No way.
And you do get print and cut features on the new Joy Extra, which is amazing.
One thing you'll see that me and my team are working really hard on is taking away any barrier of entry for you to complete the project. Meaning, this time of year especially, we're thinking about what you have, what you can use, and how you can make projects even faster. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how creative we are, it matters how many crafts we can actually complete, because that's how we're going to be confident crafters, is seeing completed projects. So
yes,
I want to invite you to challenge yourself, but also we made a kick butt amazing project from cardstock, and that's still beautiful.
And that's the thing is, you all, and Tanner said this earlier, we're crafters. We are ingenuitive. We think outside the box. We use the materials we have. So just because I use something here on this table, that doesn't mean you have to go out and purchase the exact same thing that I use.
Now, I want to just highlight something real quick. So Renee commented, if you don't have thicker cardstock, could you just double it up? Exactly, Renee. Easy. If you only have 60-pound cardstock, I would do 2 sheets, just print and cut one,
Yep.
And then add a supportive sheet, and we can talk about that. It would be easy to cut an extra and things like that. So it's so good. I love seeing the problem solving already coming to fruition, you know, here in the chat. So good.
So you all know workarounds. You just are, I think, and this is what happens a lot of times. And it's something that I've had to do myself. It's like I know what to do and I know how to do things, but I stand in my way. Yeah, and I keep myself from doing them because I doubt myself. Yes. And you guys do not need to doubt yourself. Yeah. Try it out. If it doesn't work, guess what? You don't have a failed attempt. You have an attempt that you know you can improve on.
Yes, it is.
That's
so
the way
good.
that I look at it.
It is so good. Now, again, as a crafter, you know, a lot of times we wait for permission. I want to give you permission to give yourself permission, right?
Yes.
That's all it takes, and different things like that. So if you're using craft board, anything like that, Tara, you know, it will not go through your printer, so it would be just your base layer, and you would still do a print and cut layer.
Yeah.
Or you could just use 120-pound cardstock, whichever.
Either
however fancy you want to get.
Yes.
Love it.
So let's go ahead and hop over to our share screen, and you all are going to see here what we have created. Now, this one is blown up pretty big already. We'll blow it up some more so you all can see. And this is what our finished product is going to look like today. But that doesn't necessarily mean this is what your finished product has to look like, okay? So let's start with our base layer. We're gonna hop back over to Maker's Gonna Learn, and we're gonna come here and you are going to go to your cut files section. So let's just start from the beginning. Let's start at our home page. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to your cut files section, okay? And then you are going to search Candy Cane Countdown, okay? If I can type, we're just gonna candy cane count, will be fine.
Yeah.
And then this is where your base is going to be housed. So you're gonna click on this and we're gonna download this. We're going to double click it, meaning we're unzipping this file. We're going back to Design Space. We're gonna come over here to the left-hand side and we're gonna click upload. We're gonna upload our image. I personally love going back to my Finder and dragging and dropping everything. But y'all, this is it. We're gonna upload this, select it, add it to our canvas, okay? Meaning, Kristen said you could also use it to do a countdown to a birthday or vacation. You can do so many things with this and hang so many different treats from this. Yes, absolutely. So I'm gonna pull this over to the side and we're just gonna set this here. We will go back and resize this later, so do not fret. We're going to just leave this here. Now, the next thing that I want to do is I'm gonna go back to Design Space. Okay, not Finder, we're gonna go back to, or not Design Space, we're gonna go back to our website. And here is where I really want you guys to look at all of the different options that you have. So I've just gone to our cut file section and I've gone to Christmas. But like Kristen said, you don't have to do Christmas. If you wanted to do birthday, you could go to, we have a birthday, I thought we did. Maybe we don't. Anyway, we could type in birthday. You could do birthday. You could do Easter. You could do so many different things. So, but we're just going to start here at the Christmas section because this is what we are doing today. But y'all, look at all of the Christmas files. So these are the trees that we're going to be using. So I'm just going to go ahead and click download on all of these so that we have them. Boom, boom, boom. But I mean, look at all of this stuff that you all can do. Let me type in the ones that I was personally thinking would be really, really great. Some of these are not Christmas, but that's okay. That's okay. Look how cute this little Boston Terrier one is. Oh my gosh,
I love it.
I love this.
Yeah, there's so many. Like our regular Christmas catalog, if you're new to Maker's Gonna Learn, we have a big emphasis on Christmas. So you have over, I believe, close to 2,000, if not more, just Christmas files. So you can totally, you know, go through and just look at that Christmas catalog, category rather, and it is very full. So it's very, very full. We really take Christmas serious here. So if you're on the fence about membership, you're gonna have all the files needed to make some really awesome Christmas projects, which we can't wait to make with you. So yay,
okay.
Love it.
The ones that I'm thinking of is actually, let me go back to the Christmas, because it is Scandinavian, but I'm wanting to say that it is, I really want to find this because you all are going to freak when you think of like cutting these out and using these. If you do not have print and cut option, I want to find them because like in my head, I'm like, oh, these would be beautiful. They're on back in our library a little far. So give me 2 seconds.
I mean, this is just a great prowl. Look, don't speed by these beautiful.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can we just highlight that Holly Jolly file? Scroll down a little. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, this one would be a really easy one to do.
Easy one for vinyl. Easy one for heat transfer going on cardstock.
Yes.
Love that.
Absolutely.
All of these
Deck
would
the
be,
halls.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
I love it.
I love these.
So good.
So let's keep going because this is the first. There's even like, here are some trees. These little trees right here, easily cut out of vinyl. Easily cut out of either heat transfer vinyl or regular vinyl. But let me get to them because I was very close to using them on a project yesterday. Here they are. Here they are. First of all,
love it.
I love this Santa, but look, this Happy Holidays, maybe you just wanted to hold candy canes. That would be really cute on this. I think I'm gonna have to go back a page because I think the tree that I want is on this page.
Y'all are claiming these tickets to Make-a-thon so fast. Y'all get in while you can.
There it is.
Make-a-thon.
This sweater print tree, this is the one I was thinking of. That it looks super detailed, but if you cut this out with HTV, would be so beautiful, one on either side with the words in the middle.
Yes.
This is an option. So sweater print tree is what I was thinking of for our friends that don't have a printer for print and cut. So we found that one. The other two things that we are gonna be using today are gonna be Maker's Gonna Learn fonts. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to your font section. The first font that we're gonna be using is Illuminate. And that is gonna be your blocky font. So let's talk about font pairing while we're here because I feel like a lot of us have issues when it comes to font pairing.
Yeah.
Okay? When you are pairing fonts together, let's go overhead. So here you can see that we wanted Christmas to be the main focus of this countdown, the word Christmas. So you have to think of what do you want as the main focus? You may not want Christmas as the main focus. You may want your family name to be the main focus. So you would put the McCoy family and count the Christmas countdown or whatever. There's so many different ways you can do this. But your main focus, you need to start out with the word that you want to be the main focus and then decide, do I want it to be a blocky font or do I want it to be a script font? From there, you're going to choose your first main focus font, and then the other font, the complementing font, needs to be the exact opposite. So if you choose a script font, your complementing fonts need to be very different. So we have our script, and here we have our blocky, more of a thin font. If this was our blocky font, the McCoy family and countdown would be script. Does that make sense?
It is so good.
We don't want two, you never want two script. It's very rare that you're ever gonna do two script fonts together.
Yes. Now, I just wanna give a little disclaimer. Two things. Number one, if you're a Maker's Gonna Learn member and you're like, I wanna know exactly all the links that Lauren's using today. All right? It is already bundled up with a bow in the description. So go to the description, you can see the link to all the files and the fonts. If you're not a member and you want these files, it's a great day to join. All right, my friends? It's a great day to join. You can even try out our membership for $1. If you're interested and on the fence, you get 20 download credits. So we'll have Sadie drop that for anyone on the fence. Here's my recommendation. for any fence setters that's like, Tanner, I don't know if I should do a whole year, because a lot of you, when you're saying like, oh, I'm watching my budget, what a lot of you are telling me is you don't see the value. What I can tell you is when you become a member and you enter inside our community, you're going to see the value, my friend. Our curriculum, our files, our fonts, our Facebook group, like all of the value is there. We are going to help you use your Cricut more. Here's what we know. You've already bought your Cricut, right? You already spent hundreds of dollars. If it's not being used, if you're not getting inspiration, education, and motivation, that money's wasted. So really, we invite you to join today at our Black Friday deal or our dollar deal, just to start seeing the value so you can say yes to the yearly membership before the trial's even over. All right? That's what I invite you to do. Play around with it. Enjoy 20 downloads for only $1. And then you can be like, oh my gosh, I totally see it. I need to get that year membership. Lock in $75 off and get a mailed workbook sent to my door for free. Please. That's what we invite you to do today, my friends. It's so good. And you can see how many amazing people love the membership here. So super fun. I love playing around on the website. I think we need to spend more time doing it just to show you all of our files. It's always my favorite to show on shows all the amazing projects.
Yes. So I have to think of where we were at. We were back here. We were here on the file.
So
nope, we were not here. We were here.
Fonts. You're at fonts, Lauren.
Fonts. We are at fonts. We talked about font pairing a little bit. So let's talk about how we download fonts from our website and get them into Cricut. So once you choose what font, so Illuminate is the first one. The second one we're going to be using is Tulip. It is also another one of my favorites. I love this. Tulip is this font. How to download this is you're going to click this arrow pointing down. It's going to come up here as a zip file. We're going to double click that. It's going to open it up in our downloads. And here you can see it says Tulip OTF. So what we have to do is double click that. You are then going to install your font. Okay. It will install it into either your character map if you are on a Windows computer, or your font book if you are on a Mac. From there, you're going to go back to Design Space. Okay. You are always going to make sure that you save your project. Never do these until you save your project. Okay. From there, you're going to go to View and you are going to reload Design Space. What that is going to do is Design Space is going to take everything that you've just downloaded, the fonts, onto your computer. It's going to recognize those fonts in this program, and then you're going to be able to use them, okay? Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to. So now that we have everything downloaded, we are ready to start the process of building our candy cane countdown, okay? So first thing I want to do, I want to change my background to like a tan color. My favorite thing is always going to like this yellow, this very light yellow, and coming up here in the top left corner gives me like a really, really nice cream color. You can go lighter, you can go darker, you can add some gray, but it gives you a really nice beige color. That's the base that I want. I don't want it to be stark white. So I am going with like more of a beige color. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding in my trees first. So you want your accents to be on the sides before you add your text. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to upload. You are going to upload the elements that you want. Now we do already have all of our trees downloaded. You cannot download multiple files into Cricut Design Space at one time. They do this for lots of different reasons, so you will have to go through the process of downloading all of these additional trees. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through and I'm going to add all of these to my canvas, okay? So I have all those added to canvas. I'm going to go back to my canvas, cancel, and here you can see we have our beautiful little trees in here now.
It looks so good. Oh, and I did this yesterday. I want to let you guys know, or I would like for you to let me know, If you are a first-time boot camper,
yes.
if this is your first day of boot camp ever, or you just joined the membership, you're new in any way, let us know that in the comments. We'll try to welcome you. I want to welcome Sabrina. Just joined the membership today. Congratulations, Sabrina. Welcome to the family. Yay.
Love it.
So good. So let us know.
Now what you're going to do is you are going to start arranging your Christmas trees, or you are going to start arranging your items that you want on the sides of your Christmas countdown. Now, we are going to be overlapping, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this little guy in the back here, and I'm going to bring it to front, bring it up. Oh, and in case you guys didn't know, I've gotten really, I don't want to say bad's not the right word. I've gotten to where I'm using shortcut keys quite a bit. So if there is something that let me just go back and show you how to do it without using shortcut keys. So if something is all the way in the back and you see, I've even put it behind the candy cane countdown now. You don't see it, but you know it's there. What you need to do is make sure that your layer is selected. You can go to arrange and you can bring it all the way to front. You can send it each layer. So we're just gonna go ahead and bring it all the way to the front, and here it moves it to the very top of your layers panel over here on the right. Now, the shortcut keys that I use, I love using Command and then your little I don't even know brackets, but you don't have to do that. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start arranging our Christmas trees the way that we want them. It's okay if they're not symmetrical, guys. We don't want them symmetrical. We want them to be different sizes. We want them to be different, some in the front, some in the back. So we're just going to be arranging all of these. Now, one thing that you can see is a lot of these trees have stars on them. And I love the little stars, but I also don't want stars on like two of them over here, like side by side. So what you can do, and I'm going to show you how to do this, we are going to bring in a shape. Let's grab us let's try a circle. And I'm going to zoom in here. And this is how you can manipulate even print and cut files, okay? So I've just grabbed a circle, a shape that I'm going to be able to, maybe not a circle. Let's try something else. You know what? Let's just grab us a star, just because it's perfect for that. So I'm going to size this star down, and I'm just going to cover up the star over top of this Christmas tree. It doesn't matter what shape it is. I don't want you guys to get confused. You could use a square, you could use a circle, you could use a star, you could use whatever. What I'm fixing to do is just a step that I do quite a bit to manipulate files to get them exactly how I want them, okay? So I'm going to select my star, and then I'm going to select this tree as well, okay? So you can see that I have them both selected. There are 2 layers on our layers panel, okay, that are selected. From there, I'm going to go down here and I'm going to select slice.
Love it.
Okay, so now it's like, Lauren, well, what happened? Well, let me show you what happened. I'm first gonna get rid of this outside and that gray layer, but look, I can take that star away. Yay. And I can put it really wherever I want to. So now we have our trees set where we want them. Now I feel like, so if you're the opposite and you want all the stars on the tree, you can still do this, and now guess what? I could go through and duplicate as many stars as I wanted
every star.
And add it to this tree and then add it back to this tree and maybe even add some more somewhere else.
Love it.
So
Lauren, you couldn't contour out the star?
No, that's a really, really good question.
I love that question.
And I know that y'all have probably asked. Oh, there it is right there.
Yep.
So let's talk about why you can't contour out the star. So what's gonna happen is this is a print and cut image. So it is a PNG, meaning this contour down here is not selected. So what you have, the only time you can contour is if it is a basic cut. We don't want to turn this into a basic cut because then you're going to lose all the detail of your print and cut image. So just know that is why we sliced instead of contour, okay? And yes, like I said, you can slice as many print and cut, you can slice print and cut images as much as you want. You just cannot contour them, okay? So I'm going to get rid of our little stars over here. I don't need them. Now, I did have someone ask if I can address all of these yellow warnings. Y'all, this is just because I want you to look how large this is. I have this right now set at 14 inches. Like, it's huge. This is just because I'm designing. Once I flatten it and make it smaller, it's gonna go away, okay? Yep. So don't worry, we're not gonna worry. We're not gonna let these fret us right now. We're just gonna leave them be while we are designing. So the next step in making this file, we are going to bring in our focal word. Remember, I said I wanted you to think of what you want your focal word to be. Whether that is your family name, whether that is one single person's name. Maybe you want the word Christmas, okay? You're gonna bring in our script font, which remember I said was Tulip. So we're gonna go over to System, we're gonna type in Tulip, and we're gonna type out our focal word. Today, it is going to be Christmas. If you want it to be Hanukkah or anything else, you're going to type in your focal word, birthday, countdown, whatever. And we are going to arrange it in front of our elements on both the right and left side, okay?
Perfect.
So now what I'm gonna do, I'm changing that to red because I really, really want it to pop. And then I'm just going to place this design-wise where I think it looks the best. The next thing we are going to do, and you know what, I just realized I didn't leave room at the bottom. Y'all, this is also something you need to make sure you do. We are going to move these guys up toward the top. We're gonna move them up and probably even scale this one down just a little bit so we have more room, because you do need to leave room here on the bottom for your numbers.
Love that.
Just so you know, you do have to leave room for your numbers. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to grab our second text, which was illuminate. So over here in System Fonts, we're gonna type in illuminate. There we go. Beautiful. And now we are going to add, we'll just type in the McCoy family. And you can do this for a family. You can do this for individual people. Actually, let's just type in Ashers. Okay? Just because I want to do something a little bit different.
Love it.
And then what I'm going to do now, I really like to just duplicate if I'm using the same text, bring it down here, type in countdown.
So fun.
And we're gonna size this down, center it here. And what you can do, if you want to make sure it's centered, you can select Christmas and countdown, and what you can do is go here to align, and you can center it horizontally. That way that countdown is right in the middle of the word Christmas. Love that. It is a little bit high, so we're just gonna move that, and then I'm just going to change the color of both of those words to red so that they pop up. You could even do green. It would be really cute to do like a green if you wanted to. Okay? Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is going to be something that I truly think is going to blow your mind. So stick with me. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to size this down just a little bit because it's like, I just want to make sure I have enough room. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to duplicate this because we are using Illuminate again. Okay, now you have to add your numbers.
Yep.
So here's where I want you guys to really stick with me. I'm going to start adding my numbers, but guess what? I'm gonna add them, and then I'm gonna go to the next line, and I'm just gonna keep going to the next line. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There is a reason that I'm doing this, okay? There is a reason. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna go to advanced, I'm going to ungroup to lines, and so instead of having all of these separate text boxes, I've just been able to hit enter and have them all separate.
This is so fascinating. Can I just share with everyone what I would have done?
Yes.
I don't know if this would have worked. So like, this is just this is what I thought Lauren was gonna do, and this is really cool. Like, there's so many different ways to get the same result. I love how simple this is. I thought you were go put all of the numbers in a line, and then you're going to use letter spacing.
But the problem with that...
Tell me.
So the problem with using letter spacing, if you do it all in a line, is your 1 and 2 and 12 are going to start going apart. Your 1 and 2 and 11 is going to start going apart.
So
it's not going to recognize, hey, I need to keep this 12 together. It's going to space them all out. Now,
and that's what you need to know.
This next thing is where it really gets good. Okay?
Okay.
Are you guys ready? I'm just going to select all of our layers over here, all of my numbers. Y'all watching?
So she's selecting all of her numbers.
You watching? We're gonna go to Align. You ready?
Yep.
Distribute. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. Let's go back. Selecting all the numbers.
And it's very important that you place the 12 and the 1. So if you need to screenshot this, if you're someone that's like, wait, I need visuals, and you don't want to watch this again, which you can watch it again.
You can.
It's beautiful. Take a screenshot.
We're distributing the 12 and the 1 where they need to go. This is where, these are my end caps. So the 12 and the 1, those are my end caps. So we are going to... It's the wrong one. It's always backwards. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh my gosh. We love doing things live. It's so good.
Okay. Selecting them all. Align. Distribute horizontally. Looks wild, right?
Yeah.
It looks wild.
Wild.
But wait. With them still distributed and them all selected, we're going to go to Align again, and we're going to center them vertically with them still selected.
Wow.
Keep them all selected. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and group them together and then watch. I'm going to have to zoom in because they're smaller.
Yeah.
Boom.
Wow.
Look at that. Look how easy that was.
So easy. Guys, how fun.
Do we need to do that again?
I think so.
Okay.
Let's do it again just so everybody can see it.
Yes, let's do it again. Let's go back. Let's start from the beginning. And this is how I do this this makes it easier for me, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to delete this out. We're going to duplicate because we are using the font Illuminate. So I'm going to duplicate this. We're going to bring it down. I'm going to start with my numbers. Okay, and I'm going to put them each on each individual line. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Did I miss the 2? I put 3 and 2 together. 2, 1. Beautiful. Okay, did y'all see where I was at?
Yes.
They are in backwards order for a reason because you start day 12, count down to the day.
Down. Yeah.
Count it down.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we are. We have them. We've just hit enter. We have them on separate lines. Yes, they are in order for the way that I want them, okay? I want it to start just like if you're counting down from 25. You have 25 days away, 24 days away, 23, 22, 21, and then 1 day away. This is why it is a count down, not a count up.
Yes,
okay?
So good.
So, here we are, 12. We are advanced. We are ungrouping to lines. Oh, they were mixed up in the middle. Maybe that's what they were talking about.
Yeah. Were they?
I didn't think they were.
I didn't pay attention.
Okay.
They
even if they were mixed up in the middle, we'll fix it.
I've counted it twice now.
Okay. Either way, we're going to do this. We have our 12, and then we have our 1, leaving everything else the same. Okay. Selecting them all from our layers panel. And we'll see if it does it again. align, distribute horizontally.
Wow.
Now it does, okay, so it does do 9, 8, 7, and the 5 and 6 for some reason are over here. But y'all, easy fix. This is an easy fix, okay? Easy fix, so they are distributed. We are then gonna go to align, center them vertically, okay? Not a big deal, watch. We're just going to double click this, change it to a 9. Change it to an 8.
Look at that.
And that way you can actually keep them all. Yes. Let's go ahead and do this, watch. Now that we have them all where they need to be, we're gonna group them, but still come back here, 8, 9. See, I can still singularly manipulate them, but they're not gonna move.
Love it.
6.
Wow, so good.
5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There you go.
Oh my word. That is like some advanced Cricut stuff, my friend. Love it. So good.
And that's it. Now you can see that some of this stuff here, like some of my layers here, I think are a little large. So I'm just going to size them down, move them over. I think Christmas is a little large. We'll move this, move him over here, move this down, move count down here.
It's kind of fun just to be able to play around with it. Like there's no right or wrong, y'all.
No right or wrong. So here we are.
Beautiful.
Okay. Now, the only thing that we have left, I'm gonna move my numbers because they are a little close to the bottom. Move them there. Okay. Beautiful. Love that. Last thing to do if you are using the print and cut feature, select it all, flatten it, and boom. Then from there, we're gonna size it down.
Yay.
To fit on a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. And you can go to the warning. Why it's giving us a low resolution, I do not understand. It's fine though. So from here, all we are going to do, I'm actually gonna come over here. We're gonna flatten this guy back together. That one was pretty big. We'll hide this guy because we're not using him. I think I just hid my last one. I did. Unhide this, hide this guy. You can size it however large you want to. It doesn't matter. If you have larger than 8.5 by 11, you can do that. This is gonna be about 10 3/4 by about 5 1/4. We're gonna go to Make It. We are going to be printing this on 8.5 by 11 paper. It's not giving me the option, so let's go back and make it just a little bit smaller. Let's go to like 10.5.
Now, someone asked if you had to attach it before you flatten, and the answer is no. You do not need to attach anything before you flatten. That is a great question.
That is a great question. It's because this is already made for you, so these circles aren't separate. It's gonna go ahead and cut that out, but you do not have to attach anything,
so
okay?
Good.
Why this is kept telling me can't fit on an 8.5 by 11, I don't.
So Marina, if you're interested in getting a ticket to Make-a-thon and you're a member, the lowest price with a free Make-a-thon box, if you enroll now, you can grab one of these today. So just go over, click over. It is $147, and it's practically like you're getting a $97 ticket because you're getting a $97 value in the box, but it's like practically, free. So it's super, super good. Just to let everyone know, when these boxes are gone, the price doesn't change.
Right.
So like when they're gone, they're gone. If you want to come to Make-a-thon, that will be your price. But if you want a box, be sure to get in while you can. Limited spots left. So good.
Okay, so Deborah asked, what does flatten do? So before we go to print, let's address what does flatten do. So when you are doing a print and cut image, you have to print it, and it's all gonna be one layer. So you have multiple things stacked on top of each other. You could see that when we were working with our layers panel. We had our trees, we had our text, we had our numbers, we had so many different things that were in different layers. So if you do not flatten those together, what Cricut is going to think of, just like Tanner said yesterday, we have to tell Cricut what to do or it's not going to know or understand. It's just going to know what is in its layers panel. So currently in its layers panel, it was saying, oh, we have a tree separate from this background, from the text and all this together. What we want to do is we want to condense that. So we select all of them, flatten it down together. It makes it one layer. It then sends it to our printer and our Cricut does the cut on the outside. Okay? Does that help? I hope that helps. So we sized it down to where we could fit this on an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. Here you can see, let's go back. So here is where we're at. First thing you need to do is you need to send this to your printer. We're working with a Canon TS8100 series. We always get the question, when do I need to add bleed? When do I not need to add bleed? Now, if you are doing this and you want a white background, it is not necessary for you to add bleed. However, I have a cream colored background, so this, I do not want any white showing. So this is a really good example where I want there to be no white showing. So what am I gonna do? I'm going to add bleed and I will show you what it looks like once it prints. We always use system dialog when it comes to printing. That's just gonna be, you're gonna be able to manipulate how it is printed a lot better when you use system dialog. So from there, we're gonna go to print. It is going to pull up behind Design Space. Now it doesn't always do this, but 9 times out of 10 it's going to. Like I said, we're using a TS8100 series. We always love, our favorite is to feed it from rear tray. If you do not have the capabilities to feed from rear tray, y'all, it's not a big deal. You can just feed it from your main tray. Depending on what type of media you are printing on, I like to change this back and forth. Today it's just regular paper, so I'm just going to auto select it. We don't have to come down here and tell it plain paper because that's normally what it's gonna be. Now if I was printing on shiny sticker paper, I would probably tell it to do photo paper just because it seems to do better. But one thing we always do is change our quality from normal to best. Always change your quality from normal to best. From there, you're just gonna hit print. It's gonna send it to your printer, and then once it prints out, we will bring it in here and cut that.
Yes.
So Christine asked, are most printing cuts flattened so that it's only one layer? Absolutely. Same thing if you are doing a PNG file. So the way that I like to think about it is PNG stands for Portable Network Graphic. That is a graphic that has lots of details. It has lots of different colors in it. However, it is a one layer file. So if you size that image up super, super large, it is only comprised of so many pixels. So the bigger you make that image, the more pixelated it's going to become. It is a one layer image, so that it comes in really, really handy when we are working with things that, you know, maybe you don't have 10 colors of vinyl, or you can't cut vinyl as detailed as you want it. So we have to, it's all one layer, and that's why it is a PNG or a print and cut file.
Yep.
And you can flatten, just in case you guys didn't know, you can take SVGs, change them and manipulate them to whatever color you want, and flatten them and make them PNG or one layer files. But you can't go backwards.
Yep, correct.
So
woohoo, let's get this print out.
Let's go grab it.
Because here's the secret, y'all. All we gotta do after this is like 2 steps. We cut it, and then we add our ribbon, and you're done. The fun of today's project is all about, being inside of Design Space, which is super, super fun. So you get to be in Design Space, you get to be working, designing, and having so much fun. So, my friends, let me know, what questions do you guys want us to address? Let us know down below. Do you have questions about the project? Do you have questions about membership? We would love to hook you up for enrolling today with our amazing 30-day challenge workbook. Y'all, can I just say, I wish I had this when I first got my Cricut. And I just want to tell you, like, the training here at Maker's Gonna Learn is so good. And the training inside the curriculum is so much better It's so much better than anything else on YouTube. If you're here and you're like, this was overwhelming, right? If this class is overwhelming, the reason is because you don't have that firm foundation. And we want to help you get that firm, solid Cricut foundation, only found inside our membership, all right? 30 videos, 30 trainings, 30 days, and you can spread these out, you know, as fast or as slow as you would like, all right? So this is something you get when you say yes to a year of membership with $75 off using that coupon code 750FF. It is so, so good, all right? So I'm gonna check out and see what questions we have. So fun.
It's taking forever to print, so
the
sorry.
print is such a great quality, it's taking a little bit to print, no rush. Love it. Why can't the tree be drawn with pens? It totally could be, we just don't want to. That's why we're not doing it. You could do it that way. Such a great question. If you don't have a printer, drawing would be perfect.
But just know that it's not going to draw it filled in.
Yeah, it's not going to draw it filled in. That's so true. Love it.
Okay, so our next step, we have it printed off. Now, this is where you need to think about it just a little bit because, and the reason I say that, I feel like I can speak on this because the very first time I did this, I made the same mistake.
What was it?
I'm like, this is just a square. I can place it whichever way I want to on there.
Oh, no.
No, it cut out my circles on this side. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, let's go. You can see in Design Space, so let's go back to Design Space. Here you can see our circles are pointed to the right. So when you are loading it onto your mat, remember that your circles right here need to face the right, okay? Like I said, I feel like I can speak on this because I was the one that messed it up. Your veteran crafter here did it the opposite way.
It happens to all of us.
It happens to the best of us. So.
Yes, so Deb Kelly, so if you have already bought a ticket, you will need to upgrade. There's a small $47 charge for you to claim a box if you already have a ticket to Make-a-thon 2024. So if you would like a box, you don't have to have one, but if you'd like one to make your crafting experience easier, $47, we've emailed you with the link, or you can email customer care and we'll hook you up. If you do not have a ticket to Make-a-thon, tickets are so affordable. You get a free box included in your ticket if you sign up right now. They're going like hotcakes. We've already had over half claimed, so get in while you can.
So remember I told you we were gonna learn how to cut this 120 cardstock together? Let's go back to Design Space and let me show you what I cut this on. So I used craft board because I just don't feel like the heavy cardstock was enough, that I needed a little bit more. So I actually cut this on the craft board setting. You still only need your fine point blade. So I'm just gonna load this guy into our Cricut. From there, it is going to it's going to read the registration marks. And then it's gonna cut our beautiful countdown out.
So fun.
The other thing that you are gonna need is some type of adhesive. We are using the Lynn Lily hot glue gun today. You use the hot glue gun you have. If you don't have or don't want to use hot glue gun, you can use any type of adhesive that you want.
So good, so good.
Yes, so Amy says, so if we purchase a ticket, we get a mystery box. Yes, Amy, if you purchase a Make-a-thon ticket today, you do get that mystery box. And like we said at the top of the show, it is curated with supplies and blanks for things that we're gonna be making that day. So meaning the first 300 boxes that we send out are for sure the curated boxes. We've already sold half of those boxes.
Yep.
So you need to make sure that
so awesome.
You jump in on that. I was afraid of this.
What happened?
This machine needs calibrating.
Oh no.
It's okay. It's not off too bad, but you know what? That bleed saved me today.
Yes.
The bleed saved me today.
It is awesome. We love
It's
love
because
that.
we moved this machine up and down from the floor to the table
crazy.
so much. Just in case you guys didn't know, if you move your machine, I wouldn't say every single time you move your machine, but if you move your machine, there's a good chance that you're gonna have to calibrate.
Yep.
So just keep that in mind.
Yep. It is so awesome. So yay. So just to let you guys know, the Mystery Supply Kit, you know, this is a virtual event that will regularly be ticketed at $197. So it's available today at $147, plus you're getting the box for free. All right, so you're getting the value discount and you're getting the full box discount. It is like double value today.
Okay, so let's go overhead. Do you all see how off this was? Had I not had the bleed, I would have had a white portion like on this side. You would have seen white on my countdown, but because I did add the bleed, because it's all the same color, I'm not gonna have white on there now, which is great. So even though my machine was a little bit off, it's not going to give me issues. But look how beautiful that 120-pound cardstock cut on the craft board setting. Like, look how cute. I love this.
I love it. Beautiful.
Okay. Megan said, just like any instrument needs tuned when moved, calibrate your Cricut instrument. Absolutely.
That's so true.
That is so true. So now all we're gonna do is we're gonna cut off some ribbon. Whatever ribbon tickles your fancy. You know, it doesn't have to be super long. I like leaving quite a bit to go on the back, or I like cutting it a little longer. That way I can kind of see how short or how long I want this to hang. You can do it further out, closer together. Depending on how you want it, you can either do it with, so this is the shinier side of the ribbon. You can do it with both shiny sides facing in this way or facing out. It really depends. This is gonna be your all's personal preference, okay?
Love it.
So all I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna flip this over.
If you're using white cardstock, you still need to turn bleed on. Yes, that is part of bleed. Bleed is not about colored cardstocks. Well, I see what you're saying.
So if she's just, what she's getting at is if she wants to do a white background, it's not as important.
Correct. You're right.
It's not as important, but it was very important because I changed this color from white to cream. So look at the difference. Like, it's not a big difference, but I didn't want a white border.
Yes.
So if the background color is white,
Tracy got me.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
If you're doing a white like background, yeah, you don't need to turn bleed on. Great question.
Okay, and then we're just gonna add some glue here.
Woohoo!
Lay this down.
I love our Lynn Lily.
It doesn't have to be even on the back, guys. It's the back for a reason.
Did you all hear that Lynn Lily, like the glue gun, got a big brother, big sister?
What?
She came out with they came out with a larger hot glue gun, but I'm not near as excited for it because it's not. No. Oh, look at it!
How cute!
I love it. It is so fun, and that you'll add your candy canes.
And then you just take your candy canes and add at the bottom.
So easy.
I love it,
guys. Okay, but let me tell you about this hot glue gun one.
Okay, tell me.
So they came out with a new one, and here's the thing. So it's a new, bigger size, but it's like a regular hot glue gun. And the reason why I fell in love with what I refer to as the Lynn Lily hot glue gun, which we were using today, is that it's a fine tip mini hot glue gun. That's the value, I think, because it's a precision, the original is a precision hot glue gun.
Yes.
They just came out with a regular hot glue gun. And my experience working with regular, larger hot glue guns is that they just put out way too much glue.
They do.
Way too fast, way more than you would ever need. I can never glue anything down without getting that weird like texture of hot glue, you know what I mean? So when this came out, you might see that here at Maker's Gonna Learn, we use hot glue a lot more than I think more Cricut crafters do. It's just because the precision tip is awesome.
Yeah.
So if you guys saw, I haven't used the new Lynn Lily hot glue gun. I just saw it and I was like, well, it's just a regular one. Like, I really love this one for the precision tip mini.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's just my thoughts on the new one.
I mean, my mom ended up getting I didn't know this, but Ryobi makes a hot glue gun that fits like your 6-volt battery for your.
They're expensive.
Well, my mom got one thinking the bigger the better, and I used it one time and I said, I actually hate this. I said, have you ever used it? She's like, no. I said, I would have taken it back very fast. I said, especially if you want to use it for crafts. Now, if it's something that I'm using it out in the garage for, which why would I use hot glue for the garage?
The only type of crafts that I welcome the Ryobi or a larger hot glue gun is wreath making.
Now, wreath making,
which is a whole different ballgame.
That is its own different world.
Yeah, whole different world. Different channels do that way better than we could do here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I love it. If the tip, Christine, I don't think the tip is still mini from the pictures and the research I've done. I'll have to have it. I need to text Lynn. So it's so good, so good. Love it. So this book is available if you are just joining the membership. So if you're already a member, this is available to you virtually. There's a digital copy available inside your member resource library or under your 30-day course. You can access all of this available today. It is so good. Ryobi makes a mini. We need to try it out. Yeah, Tammy, I love that. I love it, love it, love it. So good. Robin, just Google changing your HEG gun. Maker's Gonna Learn. I have a video back in the day. So it's so good. Love it, love it, love it. But my friends, this project, can we just talk about this project? I mean, it's so easy. It's so sturdy.
Easy.
I love the colors. I love the fonts. This has been such a fun project. What do you guys think at home? Who is gonna make this tonight? Now again, let's talk about who all can make this. Everyone can make it. All right, everyone can make it. If you have a printer, great. If you don't have a printer, great. If you only have a Cricut pen, great. If you only have vinyl, great. If you only have paper, great.
Exactly.
Like, whatever you have, use it. All right, that is your piece of advice. Please post your ones in the Facebook group. We want to see them. We have a giveaway if you make yesterday's project, and if you sneak this one in for extra entries, we're picking someone at random by tonight at midnight. So be sure to get those projects in for a $50 gift card. Just for commenting today, or if you're watching the recorded, just for commenting, you're entered to win the Cricut Joy Extra, which we'll release at the winner tomorrow at the top of the show. Be sure to comment before like 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern. You'd have to read the official rules for those details.
Daisy, you don't have to have a printer to make today's project. Remember at the first of the show, we talked about you can use HTV on paper in case you didn't know that. Or you can use regular vinyl and just put like some fonts and stuff on it. And just, I mean, there's so many different ways you can make today's project.
So good. Now, here is what you need to know. We are almost halfway through a boot camp already. Tomorrow's gonna be halfway through. We have a special visitor coming tomorrow. We have a special guest star. You all are not even ready. It's gonna be so good. Someone you very much miss. It's gonna be awesome. You will never believe it. So it's gonna be so much fun tomorrow at the show. So be sure to be here to find out. But if you are a member and you have not grabbed a ticket to Make-a-thon, what are you waiting for? Limited spots to get to get the savings plus get the box mailed to you for free. You need to get a ticket while you can. All right, you've got to grab a ticket while you can. Okay, we want to get this to you. We want to get you in the first group, so go ahead and grab it. You can enroll today. We have a to-pay. We have a pay in full, or we have international options, which
to pay for international.
Yes, we've got it. We've really taken care of everybody here. So just grab a ticket because we want to see you there. It's March 2nd, the first Saturday in March, and we're gonna have a lot of fun, live or recorded. We can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. And if you're not a member, again, we just want to invite you to grab a membership, get that $75 off that year tier.
I mean,
crazy.
Insane. All you have to do is type in code 75OFF.
And we'll mail you a book.
And we mail you a book. And like I said yesterday, guys, I don't think a lot of people realize this. This is a perk about getting in on membership now and getting this book mailed to you. Is the fact that if by chance, 3 years down the road or however long down the road, you're like, I can't afford it. Like maybe you've had
circumstance changes. Like you start working more. You're in a different phase of life. You have more grandkids. We get it. Like crafting is very fluid. There are times that you have more time available. Sometimes you don't. So we get it. If you can't continue, you get the curriculum, the book, just as a gift forever. Another cool thing about our membership that's different than most if you canceled your Netflix today, Lauren, and I've been a loyal Netflix member since the beginning of 2012 or 11, however long. What do you get after you cancel?
Nothing.
There's nothing to show.
Not a single thing.
For every dollar you poured into that subscription. Maker's Gonna Learn is different.
We are so different.
So different. This is like one of my favorite features that we don't talk about, but I love to talk about it. It's that you pay for your enrollment fee, right? Anything you download during your period with us, you get when you leave, you get to keep it with a personal use license.
Right. So you get commercial use license while you're a member, as an active member, but you get to keep all of that stuff. So for example, if you have Cricut Access and you're like, I don't use it as much as I thought I was going to use it, and you cancel Cricut Access, you lose literal access to all of those projects that you used any of those files with.
You'd have to rejoin just to get access to those files again.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
We don't have a cut file police. We don't have someone who comes around and be like, give us your cut files.
We're not sending people out to your house to like erase them from your computer. No.
They're yours.
They're yours.
They're yours for personal use.
Yeah.
And it's just like a little something to say, thank you for your time with us.
It's to show you, it's a true value exchange. Not only is our education, our community value, when you're getting here, that's worth it alone. But just knowing that everything you downloaded, like, is yours, personal use, license, that's a huge deal. If your circumstances change, most people stay a member here 3, 4, 5 years and beyond. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's so good. We love it. But we love to just share that for people that are on the fence, curious about the membership and things like that. It is so much fun. We just want to show up and support all of you to make the best crafts possible. And the holiday season is that best time to do so. So be sure to grab your membership while you can. We can't wait to see you inside the membership. When you join, please post on the Facebook group like, hey, I just joined. We'd love to learn about you and just welcome you to the community. We have some great videos like for new members to watch. So it's going to be so good. It's awesome. Welcome everyone who's joining. So yay, I love it. Donna, so Cricut doesn't recommend print and cut for laser printers, but we have made it work before. So just because it says no laser printers, it's worked.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It's not he said, it's not recommended.
Yeah.
But don't let that stop you from trying.
Yeah, it's so
We
good.
don't have a laser printer here to even try it with.
Yeah.
We have one, but it's just black and white, and we did make it work.
We sure did. So it is super fun. Another thing I saw, the files. People are just bragging on the files. We add so many, hundreds and hundreds of files every month. It's the first Thursday of every month. So when you sign up for a year, you're saying yes to 12 months with us. So 12 new collections.
Yep.
Our entire current library, unlimited downloads, and just so much more. I mean, it is really awesome. So be sure to consider joining before Friday so I can mail you this book completely free. All right, my friends, it is going to be doing so much fun. Someone said, are you doing breakfast Friday live? Cheryl, tell me more. We'll be live at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Friday. So fun. We should do a breakfast live.
Barbara says my color laser does great with print and cut. There you go.
There you go. It's very interesting. They may have updated it, but yeah, it's crazy. Mary, I'm joining late. What is Make-a-thon? So Mary, this is our virtual craft summit where we all come together. You need a ticket, even if you're a member. This is like a totally separate, extra fun event that we offer. And you just grab a ticket. For the first time ever, we are offering a mystery box that coordinates with every project from it. We took all of the knowledge we learned from Make-a-thon 2023. We're making 2024 even better.
Even better.
So you will be confident that you'll leave the event with 4 completed projects. It's from the comfort of your home. Your cost of enrollment for your ticket is less than the cost of one night in a hotel. One night in a hotel. If we were to have a craft event, you'd spend thousands of dollars getting here.
Yes.
In supplies, materials, lodging, gas, flights, everything, right? For less than a cost of one night hotel stay, You get a full access pass to watch the replay over and over again. We're mailing you a box today, so it's really good, and we can't wait. And just for commenting on the show, you're entered to win a Cricut Joy Extra. So
Yay.
super fun. Oh, Erin joined the membership last night. So excited to master my Cricut. Yay. Jessica says Lauren needs a coffee. What do you mean? Lauren has been hopped up after this craft.
No, I yawned a while ago.
Oh, did you?
I did. I have no lies to tell. I did. I sure darn did.
I yawn during workouts. Y'all don't know this, but we just conned Lauren into joining the CrossFit gym for a month. So Lauren, I'm going to ask Sadie if she wants to join the CrossFit gym for a month. And Alicia, I'm going to invite too. So we're inviting the whole team. Courtney already has her membership, but she doesn't come. So I don't need them to ask Courtney about it before they come. But what I was saying, I never finished my thought. I yawned during a workout today. During the workout.
So...
And my trainer said, oh, Tanner's working out, he's yawning.
Yeah, but I thought that, and I may be wrong, but I really thought that yawning was because your body needed more oxygen.
I believe that, and we're having thoughts about if I have sleep apnea or not.
Wait, you know what I'm saying? To wake yourself up. Same thing with hiccups, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
I don't know. It's something similar.
When I yawn at the gym, people are like, Tanner, are you getting good enough sleep? Things like that. So anyway, that is so much fun. I've been doing CrossFit for 4 or 5 years. It's crazy. So super fun. We love CrossFit, and it is so much fun. Savannah just signed up. Yay! Pamela got your ticket. So good. So good. You guys are awesome. So fun. It is so good. Yeah, it is so much fun. So get your ticket while you can. Special guest tomorrow. It'll be Lauren and the special guest. Yeah. I am going to visit one of my dearest friends. So I will be out of the office. So much fun. And it is going to be so good. So can't wait to see you guys back here tomorrow. Please post pictures of your projects. Grab your membership, Make-a-thon. Get ready to win something good tomorrow. Somebody's taking home that Cricut Joy Extra.
Somebody's taking home an extra.
So fun. You can watch yesterday's video again. Please rewatch it.
Please watch it as many times as you want to.
6,000 people has already watched it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So please take advantage of it. So we'll see you back here real soon, my friends, okay?